Hello, everybody. I am Christy. I already see Mimi here and Camilla and Becky. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Christy Darty. I teach hand lettering and doodling on paper and on the iPad, which I love. And I love it. I love it. Good morning. Good morning. And so, if you just saw the names on the screen, I could see their names because they gave StreamYard permission to or I don't know if YouTube's different. Maybe YouTube does it different. But if you're on Facebook, there's a link up in the description. Click on that and give it permission so we can see you. Anyway, good morning. It's Monday. It's March the 13th. Y'all, tell me who has a snowstorm coming. I was like listening to the news just briefly, and I was like, what? Some people have snowstorms coming. What's up with that? It's spring, right? We always have this one little extra zap of winter right before. So I'm in East Texas. Hi, Sue. I thought you just said you taught lettering and giggling. What? I taught lettering and giggling instead of doodling. I do a lot of giggling too. We do that, right? That's funny, Sue. I love it. That's weird that I don't see these comments that Jenny that you're pulling up. Oh, they must be on a different Facebook page. Because like I only see now they're refreshed. Good morning, Darlene, Tarita. Hello, Donna. Hi, Elizabeth and Mary. Snow 12 inches in Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I should say, what should I say to someone who in your position? How do you feel about it? That's what I want to know. Are you excited? Do you want snow? Are you tired of snow? Y'all tell me, because from being from East Texas, we hardly ever see snow. When we do see snow, everybody rolls up the sidewalks and they leave their work and they go home and they don't have school. We don't have school, all that stuff. It's just like everything shuts down because we're not prepared for it. We can't drive in it. All the things. But you just had a blizzard in Canada. Spring is a long way off yet. But usually what happens here is that we get excited about spring. We buy our Easter dress and spring clothes, and then Easter comes and it's like really, really cold or really, really hot. You never know. Absolutely love snow. Sally says, I know. Have I seen any this year? Or I guess that was last year. I don't think we've had snow here in a long time. You're a little tired of it right now, Donna. Well, I understand. Well, here in East Texas, it is about Ziggy. What's the weather today? Oh, I'm having trouble connecting. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so excited because right now we would not have internet because my internet's down, but I got it hardwired thanks to a suggestion from one of you. And so I have internet. Yay. Otherwise, we'd be in big trouble. Hi, Tamara. Hello. So anyway, we are working on a behind the music series. This is actually our last week for this one. And so the graphic you see on the screen says, hello, my name is Christy. Why does it say that? Because that is a song. It's not Christy's. Hello, my name is, and it's a really good song by, what's his name? I can't, we're going to talk about him in just a second on the app. Matthew West. Okay. Matthew West. And, but anyway, it's even written on the screen. Sometimes if you just read and you pay attention, I'm tired. I was up all weekend planning classes. I got to show y'all because I work so hard. Coming soon to a computer near you is my Doodle Your Pet class. Have y'all seen me talk about this? I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. So I have some fun, different, I'm going to teach you how to draw your pet if you're interested in that. If you're in the Shine Bright group, that comes with your membership, no worries. And then I just finished this. It's not live yet. It's not for sale live yet, but this is Procreate Fun for Beginners guide. So I have a course on this. I have worked all weekend and last week on just trying to get these finalized. So yes, I cannot wait. Third cup of coffee. There you go. I can't drink coffee. It makes my blood pressure rise. Every time I try, it doesn't like me for very long. I don't know, but I know some of you can't live without it. Hey, tell me in the comments if you can't live without your coffee, or what's your morning drink? This is my morning drink. I got to tell you all about this too. Speaking of dogs, my little 6-month-old weenie dog, you know how it's cute? Like if y'all have had a puppy, it's cute. You teach them to do something, it's cute. So this is what I do all the time. Okay, hold on. Let me get the ice ready. Okay. So I drink and I chew my ice. Well, if she ever hears that, she is running to me and jumping because she wants some ice too. So, it's the little Sonic ice. I have my own little machine here. And so she has to run and come get her Sonic ice. It's pretty funny, but you have 3 pets and family pets to do some portraits for. Oh, that'll be fun. Coffee is life. I just love that, Amelia. Coffee is life. Period. Jackie has to have, April can't live without it. Coffee's my gasoline. I love that. That is hilarious. And a puppy snuggle while do Devos and Doodles. Absolutely. That's amazing. Okay. Hi, Brittany. So, hey, y'all, behind the scenes today is Jenny and Brittany just popped on. You can't see them, but anyway, if you ever get anyone that makes comments while I'm talking, it's probably not me. It's probably one of them. All right, so let's get started on the Devo. Brittany, thank you. I didn't know. I didn't know if Jenny was going to be here, and she got here right after I said, "Is anybody going on?" So, all right. Yes, thank you. I didn't see your text. I'm just now seeing your text. Okay, here we go. Add to stream. I'm going to take down the image for today. That's the artwork we're going to do for today, though. And I'm going to add my phone camera. There we go. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the Holy Bible app, okay, by YouVersion. And I actually already have. So if you're new, this is what someone said last week when I was looking in my Hand Letter Doodle and Pray book group. Sorry, it's a free group if you're not part of that. So someone said, how does this Devos and Doodles thing work? They said, I feel dumb. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that someone asked that, because it reminds us to stop and go back and be like, okay, not everybody is here every week. Not everybody knows like what we do. So every week I do a Devo. So we're going to do the Devo real quick, and they're free. I get them off the YouVersion Holy Bible app. And this week we're on week 5 of Beyond the Music. Jenny, have we already posted next week's? Is that not yet? Okay. So next week we're starting a new series, and we're doing like a pet month. We're kind of focusing on pets for the rest of March and a little bit of April. So that'll be kind of fun if you're a pet lover or animal lover. But anyway, so I'm on week 5. You can go back and do these if you want, but I'm going to share the devotional from here. Okay. Sharing your story. Our lives tell a story that others can see. These life stories are full of meaning and purpose, but sometimes we can forget how God can use our stories for good. There's many times in the Bible where Jesus talks about sharing our faith. In Luke 8:39, Jesus tells the man he healed to go and tell others what God has done for him. Our lives can be messy at times, but God knows how to turn our mess into a story that glorifies him. Singer and songwriter Matthew West uses his platform to tell stories about what God has done. And let's listen real quick.
Have you ever thought of your life as a story? Because that's exactly what it is. And guess what? God has a plan to tell a wonderful story through your life.
Stories. Singer Matthew West has seen how God uses stories in powerful ways. He's our guest.
It's been exciting because as I've written these songs and had the chance to read these powerful stories, I've felt this desire, this kind of increasing desire to extend my writing beyond the confines of a 3-minute song. And we're now having the chance to really equip people to take this journey of discovering the power in their own story. This is about encouraging everybody in the audience, anybody even listening to this interview, is like, hey, have you ever thought of your life as a story? Because that's exactly what it is. And guess what? God has a plan to tell a wonderful story through your life.
Matthew says being willing to allow God to use you is a great starting point.
May be hard to tell right now. You may not be able to see where the wonderful is, but ultimately God can tell a story of redemption through you if you allow him to be in control.
Taking time to reflect is also important.
I think that's an important thing for all of us to do. So many times we get so caught up in the doing of life that we never really stop long enough to, discover, well, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Is this what God wants me to do? I mean, those are pretty life-defining questions that we get so caught up in the chaos, really never give ourselves a chance to dive into what our story is. And in doing so, we never discover what our story could become.
Matthew knows the good that our stories can do. He knows that God wants us to share our stories. They can have powerful influence on others. God has a plan for your life and wants to use your story to spread the good news about what he has done. As Matthew said, there are times when it feels like there may not be a bright side to your story. And a lot of you might be walking through a really tough time right now, and you just think, how could this be my story? But if you trust God, he will guide you through to redemption through him. Our stories are meant to be shared with others. And that's something that's hard for some people. Some people are embarrassed about things they've gone through, but you never know how you can reach someone or touch someone by what you have been through, and especially being on the other side. So anytime you can share that story with someone else, helps them feel and have hope. Our stories are meant to be shared with others. God wants us to explore the depths of what he has done in our lives so we can share his greatness with the world. So what has God been doing in your life recently? Set aside time to think about your story and how God can use it. Then find someone to share your story with. So as far as Matthew West goes, Jenny, my assistant that's on here right now, she is, sorry. Hang on. Focus. Do you can't do too many things at one time, Christy. Okay. So we went to, I believe it was a Women of Faith conference, and the artist was Matthew West. And I remember this song was really popular at the time. Hello, my name is. So if you don't know the song, look it up, look at the lyrics. And it's hello, my name is regret. So through the song, he starts by saying, my name is defeat. My name is these negative things. And then before it's over, my name is, I'm a child of God. And so that's where the graphic comes in for the lesson today. So I hope that you'll take a minute to kind of look up that song and listen to it, especially as you're doing your artwork today. It's always fun to listen and to replace your name with regret. That's why I marked it out. I wanted you to see it, but I also want you to, see it marked out. Okay, so go ahead and if you will, pull out your journal if you have a journal or something that you want to doodle on. And I started the verse of the day on the Bible.com because of you. Oh, I love that. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, I love doing the verse of the day. That's great because it just pops up for you, right? So if you're new, these is I don't talk good, but you can join me. I don't always have the right words or the right things to say, but I like to color. If you like to color, you're in the right place. Or if you want to know more about learning how to letter or doodle or do some fun watercoloring or use some fun products, hang out with me and we'll have fun together. This is one of the songs, Good God Almighty. I never did write down whose that was. And this one I wrote down Lauren Daigle because we did this one a few weeks ago. And then we did, I know who it is. I just can't think right now. And then this one, the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon. Thank you. Crowder band right here. And then this one is, what's her name? Why didn't I write these down? I'm a little delayed on writing these down. Is it David Crowder Band, right? If not, I'll have to be. Crowder Band. There's that. Carrie Job and Cody Carnes. Awesome. Thank you. Just going to write that there because it's bugging me that I didn't write it down before now. Hello. Welcome. Glad you're here today. So good to see everybody today. So we're going to do a name tag. Make a name tag today. Hi, Terry. I'm glad you're live with me too. Just Crowder. I thought I saw it. Okay. Anyway, and then this one is Karajob. Karajob. Karijob. And Cody. Cody Carnes. I should have done better on this part. Oh well. This was really fun that we did last week? So we took some backgrounds that we designed in my class and made art on top of the backgrounds. That was fun. Elizabeth, love being part of this amazing group. Express myself, even though I don't always follow your vision. Sometimes I like to make things on my own and get a lot of inspiration from your videos. I'm so glad. Thank you, Elizabeth. How do we get our shirts for this summer? This shirt. How about this shirt? You get that. I thought I replied to your little message, but go to our Facebook group. If y'all signed up for the Red River, New Mexico retreat, I'm so excited about it. Are you in the Facebook group, Jennifer? And if you're in there, go ahead and look for the link there. It's in there. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, so we have a new page. We're going to start with a new page, and I'm doing it horizontal today. So just kind of pick, I think I'll do it here. Shall I do it there? Or shall I do it here? Ooh, maybe I'll do it here, and it'll be right next to my 2023. So today you can play around with your name. You're going to play around with your name. And what I actually might do is just do some fun different ideas on how you could letter your name. All right, let's do that. Let's play with some different ways you could letter your name. So sorry, Terry. Prayers for your husband and for you. All right, here we go. Oops, it's too big. There we go. All right, so we have a erasable pen that I like to use. And did y'all see that you can get refills for these? I was showing that a few weeks ago, which is awesome because we don't have time to be running out of ink. We just don't. But I have lost something that I was looking for. Right before I got on here, something I worked for all weekend got lost, and I'm very sad. So a lot of work. A lot of work that I was working on got lost, and I was so devastated. So I feel like I'm just like walking around with my chicken with my head cut off. Okay, so these are all dead. But I have another one, and a friend gave me some refills. So I'll go ahead and show you. Wait, no, this is an empty refill. She gave me refills. No. That's what it looks like. But I didn't think I used them all. Where are you? I know it's right in my face. Okay, where's my pink one? Here it is. It's over here. Why, I don't know. Did I make my earrings? No, I didn't. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so this one needs to be refilled. So we're going to put that over there. And this one, we're just going to play with our name. So if you want to, you could draw like a name tag thing, or if you just want to write your name. But I am going to do it on some scrap paper to give y'all some ideas. Okay. I think I'll use a marker after all that, just so y'all can see. So when you're lettering your name, you can always add some fun flourishes. So I'm just going to show you what I mean. I'm going to add a loop where my C is. And then look at the shape of how I made that H. Now my R, I'm going to make a loop there. My S, I'm going to do a fun loop here. I love it. I love adding loops. And then T, I, E. And then we're going to stretch this out and make this a fun loop there. Okay. So play around with your letters and write your name in a lot of different styles, because it's always fun to try different things, right? So I'm going to write a few names while I'm here. Now, when you do an M, see how that second or that third hump, I kind of made it a little bit shorter. That is, gives it a little bit more personality. And then, of course, I love making loops for my Y. Now, don't feel like you have to make loops all the time, but I just love them. I think they just make such an impact. So this marker that I was using, these are Ecoline brush pens. Love these. Oh, that's a good idea. And then let's try these. I love these. These are Karen brush markers. And I'm going to do some more names. Let's do Muriel. Again, here's the M. If you have an M name, go down on the second one. E-I-E-L. And then we have Jennifer. So Jennifer, I'm going to go up and make a loop here and another loop here. If you don't know about the Red River Retreat, we are going on Sunday night. We're going to have a Q&A about it, but we're so excited. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. So there's Jennifer, Jackie. So Jackie, she sees that we can make a J like that, or maybe you want to do your J more like this. A loopy S, I sure can. Like this. S, E. Please make a B. I struggle with B. Absolutely, Bridget. I hope I'm spelling things right. Did I spell it right? Okay, so let me do the B again. You just asked for the B, so let me just talk about the B. Okay, so I'm kind of break it down into steps. So this, I'm kind of doing like that. I use that. That's the start of my M. That's the start of my B. That's the start of my H. That's the start of a lot of letters, right? And then we're going to make a loop. And if you want to, you can make another little loop inside there and then come around and make another loop. Lots of loops. And L, absolutely. Here's another, that's that same entrance again. Vicky. I'm going to make sure I didn't, you like the second LJ? Good. The second LJ? Did I say that right? No. The second J. I saw an L though. Okay, where did I? Oh, do we have a link for the Karen markers? Yes. If you look, Jenny just posted it, and it said that the link she gave you is the metallic set, but she's looking for the other set too. Okay, so T and A. Let's see here. Okay, so T. I usually make my T's like this. You could do it like that. And then A, you can do so many different things. I like to do my A's like this. But you could also make it like this. My book has several different ways of making the same letter. So you can try different things. Okay, F. Like that. How do you hold the point on a chisel tip or the calligraphy tip? I don't use a chisel. I only do brush lettering. I did chisel whenever I was in 8th grade, and I never wanted to do it again because it's so strict and rigid. So I'm sorry, I'm not any help with that. I love the freedom of not having rules. So as far as the chisel, I mean, I don't have one to even show you because I was like, I'm not going to buy this. Well, I do have a chisel and a paint marker, I think. I just don't, ends, getting the thick downstrokes to look good. So heavy down, right? Light up, heavy down. Light up, heavy down. And then light up. Small K, so make a loop here, and then come down small down here, like that. See if that helps. So we'll do amber. Ooh, sorry, messed that one up. I'm going to do it again. Get a different paper. I'm going to use a smaller paper and a smaller pen. Just one second. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's tracing paper. I don't want that either. Well, I guess tracing paper is fine. I was looking for some marker paper. Okay. Where do you get the pens? Okay, let us know, Melba, which pens that you're interested in, because I'm showing a lot of different ones, but right now I'm going to show pentel brush pens. These are great. I actually have these on my website if you're interested in these. These are the only pens I carry because they're my favorite, and they're great for learning, and they're great for writing smaller, like detail kind of stuff, whereas the ones I was writing with before, you saw how big they write. So let's go back to amber. There's amber. Good afternoon, Rainy. We'll write Melba here. See if Melba likes these pens. Now, there's definitely a difference in the thickness of the. This is got a tiny, tiny little nib, so it's going to write, small. And this has these other markers, have a real thick brush side, so they write huge. So that's why you need all the markers, because you need them for different things, different sizes for different things, right? Will the Red River craft classes be on a Zoom class for those who can't go? Oh, wouldn't that be fun, MJ? That'd be so fun. At this point, I don't know about that. I don't know if we're going to be able to do any of that kind of stuff. That's kind of techie, and I don't know if we'll be able to, but I'll ask. We'll check around. Tamara, I was just looking for books today in hand lettering on Amazon, and your book came up. I saw the back, and I was like, hey, I follow her. I would love to show you the inside of the books. That's so fun, Tamara. Thanks for sharing that with me. Okay, so this is my first book I ever made and published, and I never dreamed even that I would ever even publish a book. So she's talking about the back of the book. So it tells a little bit about my story of anxiety and depression, and how this has been something that's been really good to just alleviate some of that stress, right? Because it's relaxing to do. But here's this one. I have 3 books. And this one is, like I said, the first one. Here's the basic strokes for lettering. So what I was just showing a minute ago was different letters. But to make those letters, you learned the basic strokes first. So it starts with that, and then it goes into the different alphabet. There's the uppercase, and then we got the lowercase. And then you get into some different styles like foligraphy and that kind of stuff. And then playing with different kind of fonts, because it's like, I'm going to show you in just a second how, I'm showing you brush lettering right now, but there's 100 million ways to be creative with your lettering. It doesn't have to all be with a brush pen, right? So somebody asked about a calligraphy pen, and I'm going to have to see if I can find one and see what I can do with it. I'm never really happy with the results because I don't know. Anyway, and this is the letter variations where I was telling you different ways to write the same letter. If there's anything specific that you want to know about the book, let me know. I have just this is a basic bounce lettering, like just kind of give you a little taste of it. I think that's something you develop as you practice and you play, and then it just starts to become natural to you after you've practiced for a long time. And then shadowing and highlighting is always fun to add. If you're going to make a birthday invitation or something, this is tips on how to get your things lined up the way you want. Anyway, lots of practice sheets and pages that you can trace. And doodles. Thank you, Candy. Thank you so much. Jenny, I'm sure she can get the links for any of the books. If you just say, actually, if you can just give them the link to my website, the shop link on the website. And these are traceables too, that you could put on like a sign, or I love being able to trace these. These are like huge scripture cards. I make them miniature too and sell them on Etsy, but these are the big ones. What's a good marker set to start with? Hi, Verdana. The marker set I would start with would be my pentel brush pens. Let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so first of all, I only have a few sets of these left. So these are in my Etsy shop. All right. This is the newer colors that are so fun and exciting. There's 6 in here. And then this one has a set of 12. And it's got more of the traditional colors. Okay. But these are called pentel brush pens. When you purchase any of my books from me, from my website, not Amazon, you get a brush pen with it, because I want you to try the brush pen. Okay. I want you to see if you like it. I love it. And anybody on here that's in my memberships that have known, or if you have the pentel brush pens, make comments about it. Because we want to hear what you think about it. Because not just me. Don't take it just from me. Tamara says that yes, the doodles. That's exactly what I was looking for. If you teach doodles with lettering, absolutely. To me, that's one of the best parts. Okay, and so this book is focused a little bit more on doodles, I would guess you would say, but there's different styles of lettering. So there's faux calligraphy, upper and lowercase, doubles. There's I do a lot of block lettering, and that shows you how to do that. Wide. Anyway, all different kinds of lettering, skinny text, brush lettering. And then we go into doodling. So I've got lots of fun doodles here. I love my little chapels. Those are so fun to draw. And flowers. Can't have enough flowers. You have the 6-pack and they're great. Love the colors too. Awesome. Thank you, Candy. I know some of you think the pens are real easy to use. They have a real, like the flexible tip, there's more control with it. Yes, the pentel brush pens are a game changer. They help with control. That's the word, control, because some brush pens, if you ever tried them, they're like real flimsy and it's hard to gain, like to know where it's going to go next. So, okay. And then we get into seasons. So there's kind of like something fun for each season here as we get to the back fruit with doodles and stuff. So that's fun. So that's that book. And then if you just want to focus on your lettering, your transition with lettering, sorry. Oh, man. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's this book. If you want to just work on like your lettering transitions, this book is 2-tone, it's 2 colors. So you know when it's light pink, like the lighter pink color, to make a thin line there. And then when it's the purple, you make a thick line because it makes a difference when you, and I always say, get some tracing paper whenever you start. Learn with some tracing paper. So just as an example, the thin and the thick stroke. This is heavy down, and then when you go up, it's thin, and then heavy down, and then up is thin, and then heavy down, and then up is thin. So that's what you're welcome. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Thanks for mentioning it. I love to show my books when I can. And you know, sometimes I just don't think about it. So I'm glad that was helpful. All right. You like the Crafty Croc watercolor brush pens too. Yes, those are fun too. Okay, so we've done brush lettering. We've done our names with brush lettering, which is a pen. Oh, I can't look at that. Which is a pen that is flexible on the tip. So it flexes, like it's flexible. If I push that, it's going to move around. But a lot of you are familiar with, like this is a chisel tip, which again, I don't use the chisel tip like, hang on, let me see. I don't use it like it's supposed to be used. And my chisel tip is not very chiselly. It's kind of turned into just a hot mess, but I don't use the chisel tip anymore. But as far as just using a regular pen, you can do a lot of fun things with that. That marker is so strong. Woo! Wow. It is a wool-based one. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here, and I've got a Sparkle Pop pen. And so what you could do is you could write your name and then take the crossbars up at the top. So see what I mean about the cross? Like anytime you cross, just cross always up there. See right here? So this is tall and skinny. And then I'm going to make this kind of cross right there. It might help if you had some lines. I don't know. Who needs lines? And then the E, we're going to cross right up there. So see how everything is pretty much crossing right across here. And then if you wanted to do it the opposite, you could do it down low. So down here, we would cross down low. Make this big and see the difference? Crayola markers, absolutely. I'll get some of those out. Let's see if I can go way down here and cross right there. So what's nice about Crayola markers is they're affordable and you can get so many colors and you can make them look like brush pens. Let's see if I can find, I usually have a set. Yeah, here we go. Handy. Okay. The second book I showed is the blue one, Hand Lettered Doodle and Pray. This one. You took an architecture class on the Had a hard time changing from that style of lettering, but this is helping. Oh gosh, I bet. Mary, I can't imagine. Because again, in 8th grade, when we had to do calligraphy and I had to make them on these perfect lines and all this, I loved it then, but now I know the freedom and I'm just like, I want to do my own thing. I want to, create my, so yeah. Okay, let's do Tamara. So I'm using, this is a Crayola marker. It's just a broad tip. You could use any of them. Now, there's a point and then there's a wide side. And so whenever you're using this, you can manipulate it and take advantage of both. So you can make it like a brush pen. So we'll do Tamara. So I'm going to go heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. See how I'm manipulating the marker to work for me. You work for me. E-R-A. Just like that. And I think it's a beautiful marker. I think it writes really pretty. And if you get the washable kind, washable, you can watercolor with them. Camilla, did I write your name yet? I don't think so. That's such a pretty name. Now, your marker will start to get a little droopy, like it'll kind of get warped on one side. Then you just kind of rotate your marker to kind of flatten it back out. Camilla. I hope I'm saying it right. That's so pretty. I don't think I've ever written it before. Did I spell it right? Okay. Let me do a few more names if anybody wants me to write your name. Okay, I've always had trouble with the heavy and the thin. Absolutely, darling. I know what you mean. And especially me, I have a real heavy hand. And so I typically write everything thick. Getting the thin line is harder for me. And that Pentel brush pen, it really does help with that. Let me show you. So heavy down and then light up, heavy down. And see how it's a real, like, I call it an elegant pen. So heavy down, light up. Did I spell that right? Darlene? I think so. There we go. Diane, of course I can. Diana. Amelia. Don't be shy if you want me to write your name. I would love to. Anybody who's watching live, I am happy to do it. Sandy. I'll pull my paper over. Okay, I want to make sure I spelled that. Okay, Sandy. With a Y. There we go. How's that? Jamie. I'm getting bigger and bigger with my Pentel brush pen here. But yeah, I struggle with the thin, the upstroke. Definitely struggle with that. Randy, sure can. This is fun. I could just sit here and do this all day. I'm telling you, it's relaxing. And we've got Ruth. Tracy. Judy. Now, some of you, if you've ordered for me on Etsy before, sure, Stephanie, you might have gotten a card from me, like a little scripture card I like to send with my orders, and you might not can even read what I wrote on the back because if it's just writing with a pen, I ain't got time. I ain't got time to make all these pretty letters. But if I am like purposefully like writing out, like purposely lettering, yes. So if you get something from me and it's written and you think a kid did it, it was probably me. Because handwriting and lettering are two different things. I mean, you should see the way I sign my credit card bills. Like, you know, when you check out at the store, Alice. So handwriting, if you feel like you don't have pretty handwriting, that's fine. You don't have to. Why am I putting alive? Alive. Okay, let's do it again. A-L-I. For some reason, I wanted to put a V there so bad. There we go, Alice. Janice. Of course, there's multiple ways to make your J if you want to try something. Uh-oh. We'll try a different one. Sorry. Janice. Yeah, this pen's nice, y'all. You're going to love this pen. Yes, you're alive. I'm so glad. Shannon. Oh, I wish we could be playing some music. Could be playing Hello, my name is Regret. Da, 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 do. Oh, wait, hold on. I jumped ahead. So I'm trying to look at the screen of what's being put on the screen, but I saw Darla. So hold on. I'm going to go back to Isaiah. Okay. Camilla. Is that right? Camilla? Did I say that right? Cool. Are you related to Lauren Daigle? Are you her relative? Because we really like her music. Okay. Pamela. I hope I can remember that. Isaiah. Let's put Isaiah right up here. And so I will probably be done taking names so we can move on to a couple of other ideas here. Okay, I did Isaiah. Oops, sorry. If you want to take a screenshot of that real quick. I did Darla. You like the A? Thank you. Other ways to make M's. Oh, Mimi. I don't know. Here's a challenge. Laura Lee. Okay. Let me go up here and do as far you don't love my M? I love this M. I don't know what else to do. No, you can do like that without the loop. You could do I don't know. I have to look at my book. What did I do in my book? You kind of get stuck on your ways of making things and then okay, look at these different ways. See those different ways right there? You just want to have options. I'm just teasing you. You don't have to love it. But thank you. All right, P. Okay, so a P. I'll put a P right here. There. And then there was a challenge, Laura Lee. I was going to do that because I happened to look up and see that real quick. Can you show that lead and again that you use for the A? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go back up. Okay. L-O. Are you okay? So am I saying it right? Lorelei? I don't know. Do that's spell it right, I think. Okay, so let's do okay. So for the A, like I like to have this like little line just kind of going straight out. And then I go into the A like that. Is that what you're asking? Is that the right? This is just a tracing pad, tracing paper. And I use different brands. This one's, I have links on Amazon. I think this is the one that we might have linked. But yeah, just tracing paper. You can use vellum as well. Big F and little s. Okay, big F. And then a little s. I mean, you definitely don't have to do some people even do it like this. Like that. Awesome. Thank y'all so much. Laura. Okay, Laura. Okay, so if y'all have any questions, yes, and if you just popped on, some of you, we were just doing names because the devotional today was about names. So I was showing a few different ways to do names. We used a Crayola marker here. We used a pentel brush pen here, which is my favorite for beginners, my favorite all time. I've tried lots of different kinds, and I just keep going back to this. And that's the only one I sell in my shop, my Etsy shop, because I love them so much. I have a few, like maybe 3 of these left, and 3, 4, or 5 of these left. And then I have to decide if I'm going to reorder or not. But they're on my website, craftwithchristy.com, and you just click on shop. Jenny just put the link at the bottom down there for y'all. I wish I could pin that comment. I don't know. I'm going to star it. Will that do anything? This has been helpful to actually watch you do the letters and names. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I didn't expect for it to turn into this, but I mean, I love being able to write your names. It's really fun. Tracing paper and transfer paper are not the same. No. So tracing paper it allows you to trace, like to put something under here, and then you can trace on top of it, just like I was doing with my lettering book. But transfer paper is when you write, it's going to transfer it for you. That makes sense. Good question. Good. I'm so glad this was helpful today. So I encourage you to get in a journal. And if you want to do like in my class, I'm going to go to my class and, oh my gosh, it's almost 1. Oh my goodness. We're going to do this today in the class. And so I just encourage you, if you want to do a name tag or something, if you're not in my membership, then play around, and we'd love to see your work in the free hand letter doodle and pray group. And you can post your work in there. But anyway, I got to run so I can get to my class. I will see my Be the Light members in about 5 minutes. See y'all. Bye.